Hi.
Hi.
I know. We got called out here, man. That's the only reason why we're out here.
But I got to do it for my
I'm just trying
protection.
not to wind up on World Star, man.
Hey, you might have to. As long as you treat me right, it's all good.
Hey, it goes both ways, right? I'd be good to you.
Hey, I always respect because I want it, so I give it.
Welcome back to the Audit the Law channel. On here we break down police interactions and go over audits that test the freedom of press in public. Today's video comes from the channel Newton Wells. This video is a bit older and it takes place in Sacramento. It also involves the Sacramento Sheriff's office. So, this man was on his way to visit his son and spend some time with his family. When he arrives at his son's house, he sits in the car for a bit, to which two Sacramento deputies pull up and start asking him questions. When this man informs them that he lives here, these deputies continue to stick around and harass this man. But rather than talk about it, I'll play the video for you guys.
We live here.
Hi.
Hi.
I know. We got called out here, man. That's the only reason why we're out here. I told him as we pulled up, they probably live here. So, all right. Yeah, it was just a complaint from one of the neighbors.
Basically, they said they saw a bunch of smoke coming out the cars and stuff. Yeah. I understand.
Nothing crazy. All right.
It's hot outside, man.
All right.
Now, you ain't got to report me, man, for your protection. I already know.
Brother, man, I have to. I'll get harassed by the police too many times.
Listen, man, we got our recorder on
ours
our car,
too.
Good. Hey, everybody goes around for everybody. Good. But I got to do it for my
I'm just trying not to
protection.
wind up on World Star, man.
Hey, you might have to. As long as you treat me right, it's all good.
Hey, it goes both ways, right? I'd be good to you.
Hey, I always respect because I want it, so I give it.
I hear you. I know how that works. I'm not trying to know more.
You guys born and raised out here?
All right. Yeah, you guys are. I mean, you're not being detained or anything like that, so you guys are free to go. But they called us out, so we came out to talk to you guys. All right, guys. Enjoy your weekend. All right.
Now that seemed pretty cordial and professional, you would say, right? That should ultimately be the end of this interaction. Well, it's not. And we'll get into that right now. First, I want to address the whole neighbor calling the cops thing. While I think it's definitely a necessary tool for those who can't defend themselves, I feel that it is often abused by those who think their feelings matter. For instance, this man barely got to his son's house. How can they already be called for a suspicious person? Now, maybe it was just this deputy's excuse as to why he came over here in the first place. And that's probably the case, as you're going to see. These deputies turn into tyrants within the second they get pushed back.
He's still writing my plate down. Yeah, he's still writing my plate down. Why are you writing my plate down? Why? Okay.
Have a good day.
So this deputy ran this guy's plates for no reason. Now, this isn't against the law, nor is it against these deputies' policy. In fact, The plate is displayed for public information. The thing here is that these deputies are running the plates and will annotate that this driver had contact with police before. It's an often overlooked but slimy tactic by police and deputies. Ultimately, if this man stays out of trouble, he will be fine. But if he were to end up in a predicament with the police, then it will leave a paper trail. Now, this man is probably not a cop watcher or an auditor, but he knew well enough to record the situation with the Sacramento deputies. We've had our own run-ins with these deputies, and let's just say they play by their own set of rules. Big props to this guy for recording and not being intimidated. Make sure you all head on over to Newton Wells' channel, subscribe, and I'll see you all over in his comments. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching.